Hey guys, Tana Ashley here. I wanted to go over some fitness myths with you just so you can start out your fitness journey in a healthy, smart, and fun way. Myth number 1, I need to squat every day to get a booty. This is false. I get emails and questionnaires of women doing this all the time. They're not seeing results. Their butt may perk up a little bit, but it's not gonna add mass to that ass, and that's what we all want. So I'm gonna give you some tips on how to do that. So tip number 1, if you wanna build a booty, you have to do compound exercises. Compound exercises are when you're working more than one muscle group at a time. So when you're doing squats, you're not only getting your glutes, you're getting your hamstrings, your quads, even a little bit of your calves. The reason why you wanna do compounds is you can push more weight with it, and the more weight you're doing, the better the results. Tip number 2, how much weight and reps should I be doing? Well, everyone's different, but from my personal experience, I like to do 8 reps, 4 sets. The way I'm able to gauge myself, if it's too easy, I'm up in that weight, because you really want to feel the burn, you should be dead. And the reason being, you're gonna get into hypertrophy. I know it's a big word, but all it means is increased muscle fiber, and that means more mass on that ass. Tip number 3, you gotta fuel the booty to build the booty. What does that mean? You have to fuel it with the right foods, carbs and proteins. All these women are terrified of carbs, and carbs aren't scary. Unless they're French fries, then you might want to be a little scared of those. Switch it up for brown rice, sweet potatoes, normal potatoes are fine too, quinoa, oats, whole grains, all that stuff is great because it's gonna fill out your muscles, round out the booty, and you're gonna have this gorgeous round booty. And who doesn't want that? But to recover, you need protein. Protein's not gonna make you big and bulky. It's gonna help build lean muscle mass. Your booty's a muscle, so you need to build that mass on that ass. So tip number 4, rest and recovery. This is the most important thing in fitness, but it's also the most overlooked. People think the more you're in the gym, the more you're gonna grow. That's not true. You need 48 hours to 72 hours of recovery for your muscles to grow. Why? Because your body repairs, recovers, all while you rest. So for instance, when I'm in the gym, if I do legs on a Monday, I wait 48 hours to 72 hours to do them again. But I work other body parts in between that, just to make sure I'm still in the gym, burning those calories, building that body. And at night, I make sure I get 8 hours of sleep to make sure my body gets the maximum rest that it needs. And that is why I just busted that myth right above. Myth number 2, crunches to burn away the tummy fluff. So many people think doing crunches every day is gonna get them the oh so desirable 6-pack. I hate to be the negative Nancy, but that's not the way to do it. You need to have your diet on point, cardio, and water. Diet. One of the most commonly heard things is abs are made in the kitchen. Why do you hear that all the time? Because it's true. You have to stay away from a lot of the dairy stuff, the sugary stuff, and the alcohol. Those are 3 huge things that just ruin that midsection. So instead of eating all that crap, try whole grains, greens, and lean meats. If you want to see your midsection change, you need to change your habits. Start with your diet. Cardio. I know everyone loves it, right? I'm being sarcastic. So I know everyone usually hates cardio, but if you want to burn that last little fluff, you have to do it. I hate cardio, but I do it 3 to 4 times a week, and I try to do intervals because it's the fastest way to get it done. It's the best way to burn fat, and you can do it in a really short amount of time. Intervals are when you're doing 30 seconds high, 1 minute at a moderate pace, and you're doing that back and forth for 20 minutes. Doing 20 minutes of intervals 3 to 4 times a week. Do not do over 40 minutes of cardio because you can start breaking down lean muscle mass, and we don't want that. Water. So many females try to stay away from drinking too much water because they think they're gonna retain water. That's not true. If you drink more water, it helps flush your system and keep you from retaining water. So it's kind of like when you're in starvation mode and your body wants to hold on to more fat. Same with water. If you're not drinking enough water, your body's gonna hold more water. So once you start flushing your system, you're gonna notice your midsection going a lot smoother. Make sure you still do your ab workouts and your crunches. Crunches are actually one of the most effective workouts for isolating your abs. But you need to do all of these steps together to truly see your midsection come together. And lastly, The most important thing is having patience. So many people get discouraged because they don't see results overnight. But guess what? You didn't get fluff overnight, so you're not gonna get results overnight. Be patient and do not get discouraged because you can do this. Myth number 3, fitness is boring. And yeah, it can be, but I'm gonna give you some tips to change that. Tip number 1, find a workout buddy. This way you guys can meal prep, work out together, and look at new exercises together. It's always more fun when you have somebody to do something with. I love working out with my boyfriend because it's never boring. He's either pushing me, teasing me, or he's trying to train harder than me, and I cannot let that happen. But it's always fun because I have someone there with me. And then after that, we go to the grocery store. He introduces me to new foods, I introduce him to new foods, trying to keep each other healthy. It's great. And I love to meal prep with him, even though he likes to eat all the food before it's actually cooked. So I'm always in the kitchen. But it's a lot of fun, and that's why I recommend finding someone to do all these great things with. Tip number 2, getting out of the norm. Whether you're working out at home or in the gym, I recommend switching it up. So say you're working out at home, go to the gym, go outside, go hiking, go swimming, try a yoga or Pilates class. This is a great way to meet new people and get more motivation. Tip number 3, short-term goals. This is great for focus and motivation. The more short-term goals you accomplish, the more motivated you're gonna be because you feel better about yourself, and then everything starts falling into place. I hope busting these 3 myths help you through your fitness journey, and if you have any questions, please contact me at trainwithtana@gmail.com. Bye!